Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The War Diary. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and stay with me as we dive into one of the most game-changing developments in modern warfare. Today we're going to uncover the story behind the U.S. Tomahawk Agreement, an arrangement that is reshaping military power, defense strategies, and global balance in ways the world has rarely witnessed before. Imagine a weapon so precise, so adaptable, and so politically significant that it not only defines battlefield superiority, but also sends a chilling message of deterrence to every potential adversary. That's exactly what the Tomahawk represents, and this agreement has taken its reach to an entirely new level. The story begins decades ago when the U.S. Navy first deployed the Tomahawk cruise missile in the early 1980s. Known for its long range and pinpoint accuracy, the Tomahawk quickly became a symbol of American military dominance. With the end of the Cold War, many believed its role might diminish, but instead it grew. From the Gulf War to strikes in the Middle East, this missile became an icon of precision warfare. Yet what we're witnessing today is not just the continuation of history, it's a turning point. The Tomahawk Agreement is not merely about arms sales or simple deployment. It's about redefining alliances, strengthening deterrence, and rewriting the rules of strategic warfare. On the exterior, the Tomahawk looks almost unassuming, a sleek, cylindrical missile about 20 feet long. But appearances can be deceiving. Beneath that simple design lies a highly sophisticated piece of engineering. With stealthy contours, aerodynamic efficiency, and adaptable launch systems, the Tomahawk can be fired from ships, submarines, and even potentially land-based platforms. Its exterior is engineered not for show but for survival. It is designed to fly low, hug the terrain, and avoid radar detection, making it one of the most feared tools in modern arsenals. For the outside observer, it may seem like just another missile, but in reality, it's the embodiment of decades of technological mastery. If we step inside the Tomahawk into its interior design, we discover the real magic of its guidance and control systems. It is equipped with advanced GPS, terrain contour mapping, and now even upgraded networking capabilities that allow mid-course updates during flight. This isn't just a missile that you fire and forget. It's a missile that you can guide, redirect, and optimize even after launch. The interior electronics and software turn it into a thinking weapon, one that can weave through valleys, avoid defense systems, and strike with surgical precision. And while the space is compact, every inch of the interior is dedicated to maximum functionality, from warhead storage to smart guidance chips. Performance is where the Tomahawk truly shines. With a range of over 1,500 kilometers, it can reach targets far inland without exposing the launch platform to danger. Its subsonic speed may sound modest compared to hypersonic missiles, but this slower profile gives it unique advantages, allowing it to skim the surface, stay below radar coverage, and arrive with devastating surprise. The missile can carry different types of warheads, including conventional blast, submunitions, or even nuclear payloads in earlier versions. In its newest forms, performance enhancements include data-link connectivity, allowing joint operations across allied forces. That means not just the U.S., but allies under the Tomahawk Agreement can now integrate the missile into their defense architecture. This level of shared capability enhances performance not just for one nation but for entire alliances. Safety features are often overlooked when discussing weapons, but they play a critical role. The Tomahawk is designed with secure launch protocols, ensuring it cannot be accidentally fired or hijacked by unauthorized systems. The precision guidance also minimizes collateral damage, making it a safer option compared to indiscriminate bombing runs. In a world increasingly concerned with minimizing civilian harm, the Tomahawk offers a kind of controlled destructiveness, the ability to hit exactly what needs to be hit, while avoiding unnecessary destruction. Safety in this sense is not just about operators, but about the geopolitical perception of responsible use of force. Now let's talk about what makes the Tomahawk Agreement unique. The U.S. has historically been cautious about sharing such advanced technology, but this agreement marks a significant shift. By enabling close allies to acquire and integrate Tomahawk systems, Washington is not just selling weapons. It's weaving a tighter defense fabric across oceans and continents. For example, agreements with countries like the United Kingdom, Australia, and Japan give these nations access to a level of strike capability that was once exclusively American. This isn't just about missiles, it's about shared deterrence. It means that any adversary thinking of testing these alliances must now calculate against a network of Tomahawk-equipped forces spread across the globe. The unique selling point here is not only the missile's legendary precision, but also the political message. It signals trust that the U.S. is willing to share one of its crown jewel weapons with select allies. It strengthens regional defense, deters aggression, and integrates military strategies across borders. In the Indo Pacific region, for example, the presence of Tomahawks in Allied hands is a clear counterbalance to rising challenges. In Europe, it assures NATO partners of extended reach and readiness. And globally, it reinforces the idea that modern warfare is no longer about isolated strength, but about cooperative deterrence. Of course, the price is always a factor. Each Tomahawk missile is estimated to cost around $1.5 to $2 million, depending on the variant and upgrades. That may sound expensive, but compared to the cost of fighter jets, carriers, or prolonged campaigns, it is remarkably cost-effective. The real price, however, goes beyond dollars. It lies in the geopolitical currency, the leverage, the deterrence, the strategic assurance it provides. For nations investing in the Tomahawk Agreement, the price is not just about hardware. It's about buying time, security, and influence. And now, as we conclude, we must recognize what this means for the future of warfare. The Tomahawk Agreement is not just about missiles. It's about a shifting world order where advanced technology is distributed among trusted allies to create a web of deterrence. It redefines modern warfare by making precision strikes a shared capability, not a monopoly. It ensures that the balance of power is not tilted by any one challenger, but maintained through collective readiness. For adversaries, it sends a chilling reminder that aggression will be met not by one nation, but by a network of nations armed with one of the most reliable weapons of modern history. The Tomahawk missile remains a symbol of accuracy, endurance, and adaptability. The agreement surrounding it ensures that it is no longer just an American asset, but a shared shield of deterrence. Whether on land or sea, in peace or in conflict, the Tomahawk continues to redefine what it means to wage and prevent war. And as the world watches, one thing is certain: the Tomahawk Agreement has redrawn the battlefield of the 21st century. So friends, that was our deep dive into the U.S. Tomahawk Agreement. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more such content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the War Diary. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll uncover more stories that shape the world we live in. Until then, stay informed, stay alert, and remember, history is being written every day, and we're here to read between the lines together.